There's I know some products that you're using as far as scrubs, like exfoliating your skin. What do you want to say to those people who are you got that? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Who
just rubbed
are
my face.
speculating that you've, done something else to your skin? What do you want to say to those people very quickly before we move on?
I mean, in the beginning, I really felt the need to defend myself. Um, I mean, as you can see now, I mean, I have my ring light, but I don't really know like how to position it to get good lighting, but whatever.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like this is the wrong time for people to be worried about what I'm doing with my skin or with what anyone is doing with their skin or their lives in general.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many other things that are going on in the world. I feel like that's just pure ignorance. I feel like everyone's entitled to their opinions, but public figures are people. I also feel like, now since my departure from Love and Hip Hop, and I gave a brief uh, personal history lesson. I think that, I was so bothered by it because since I left the show, um, I'm not, it's very, like, it won't really make sense without me going into the whole story, but I don't want to do that all over again. And the very
Mm-hmm.
short version is I was reconnected after 23 or 24 years with my biological father's father, right before leaving for New York for this season 4 reunion. And I waited until I got back because I didn't really know, like, if I met with him, if I posted him, would I find other family, and were the intentions going to be pure? Was the show going to start reaching out to them independently to bring them on? Would they be suckered into thinking they were helping me tell my story and go for it? And before I actually had a chance to like even really know who these people were. And so for people to accuse me of bleaching my skin, I grew up in a very affluent white neighborhood. And I went to school with predominantly white children. And the ones that were of color were fellow celebrities' kids,
Yeah.
as was I. So to land that plane, it wasn't until I got to high school that one of my friends from first grade, her name is Erin Levy, I'll never forget it. We were walking through the building and we had, made sure we got lockers to get like next to each other. And this girl named Jamisha Green, she would wear the sock bun and the airbrush shirts, and she had the lollipop in the hair with the tube socks. And she was very animated and boisterous. And she came down the hallway one day right before our honors English Composition 2 class. And Erin looked at me and said, "I'm so glad you're not like them." And that was my first time really stopping and thinking, like, what does that even mean? I'm Black.
Yeah.
But my friends didn't consider me that way because I didn't, and I want to try to be as careful as I can. I didn't speak slang or ebonics or, any of what
You were
white
proper.
America
You
would say
spoke
was,
proper.
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't speak in a way that what America would say was broken English. Let's just put it
Right.
that way.
Right.
And I had designer, like, it just, I was the whitewashed Black girl.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the kids that rode the bus from the inner city didn't like me either. They didn't like me. So fast forward to now, I've been reconnected with my family, and, my biological father's mother always swept things under the rug. She's Asian, and apparently in Asian culture, like, that's what they do. They don't really address things. So I never got like a history lesson about who I was or where I came from. I just know that I wasn't white. The Black kids didn't like me. I'm okay with the white people as long as I'm on TV acting a plum fool and making them millions of dollars. And so to be accused of bleaching my skin when I'm desperately trying to find out at this phase in my life, like, who I am. And then it's like I'm not really accepted either way.